Today is a big day for me. I was contacted by Tiny Home Tours and they are interested in touring my bus. They are a company that tours and interviews tiny home owners, so pretty exciting. Unfortunately, they want to tour my bus tomorrow, which is extremely short notice, so I'm scrambling around trying to figure out what I should do as far as the interior goes. Should I spruce it up a bit? Should I purchase some home decor items? I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not really ready for a tour yet because my bus isn't finished. Most people build out their entire vehicles and then they're done with it. I, however, build it out as I go. I mean, before I left Michigan, it was already 75% built out. The other 25% is more so related to aesthetics. I like the fact that I can always have something to work on in the bus while I'm traveling. I'm not sure when the bus will be 100% finished, so I might as well just do a tour and get it over with. I'll most likely make a tour video of my own here soon as well. So I'm going to run some errands real quick and see if I can find anything to spruce up my bus before the interview, and I have some major cleaning to do. Alright, first stop, Family Dollar. I can't forget my mask. I forgot this too many times. And it has put me into unpleasant situations. So for all you out there, make sure you always keep an extra mask in your pocket. It could save your life. Alright, man, have a good one. I'm starting to reevaluate my plan here as far as buying decor items to spruce up my bus. I mean, I'm kind of a minimalist. I don't like a bunch of clutter, so coming in here looking around at stuff, it's confusing, you know? So I think I might just scratch this idea, keep the bus as is, and go with the flow. I love you, man. Alright, so I really didn't find much worth purchasing in there. I'm more of a planner though. I like to jot down notes, I like to write down lists. I don't like going in there and searching around for stuff, you know, I like to get in there, bam, get out. I don't like spending much time in the stores. But I did find spray paint. I've been meaning to spray paint my oven/stove combination for a while now. It looks as though it's from the 70s, it probably came out of an RV of sorts. But I think if I spray painted it, I could really add some personality to it. So I'll go ahead and do that here pretty soon, but right now I am starving and I need some food. So let's make some grub. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a Facebook message from Jessica. If you're watching right now, Jessica, I'm going to reply to your message. And Jessica says, keep the handcuffs in plain sight. Alright, Jessica, I'll do that. And document the entire thing, which is what I'm doing right now. Alright, cool. And I reply by saying, you got it. With a little winky face. There we go. That really sets the text message, you know? You gotta have those emojis in there. And I'm getting a phone call from my cousin. Should I answer it? Yeah, I answer all my phone calls. I'm not gonna be rude. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going, friend?
It's going.
All right.
Wish you would have picked up the last 2 days.
I'm sorry, dude. I've been really busy. All right, guys. We're gonna stop here and continue when I get to a different spot because I have to relocate. Otherwise, I'm gonna get kicked out here pretty soon. So let's relocate and clean up the bus.
Woo!
All right, I've made it to a place of seclusion, so hopefully nobody will bother me here. I have a lot of cleaning to do. I have a lot of deep cleaning to do, which blows. I generally like to keep my bus clean, but I'm a moderate cleaner. I don't deep clean very often. To be honest, it's due time for a deep clean right now, though, so I'm gonna have to get some cracks and some crevices with toothbrushes and such, and get this place shining. I kind of wish one of you guys were here with me right now to help me out, because that would be amazing, but unfortunately, I am all by my lonesome self here. I do not know where to start, but let's get started. Oh my gosh, where to start? Look at this. We got paint cans down here. Somebody left their pants just laying around, you know. Who does that? It's almost as if a guy lives in here or something. And what is that? Another pair of pants chilling underneath the table. And an empty box that I've not thrown away yet, which I probably should. And some more painting supplies that have been sitting there for months because I haven't finished painting my bus. Dishes. Oh, and look at this disaster. Look at all this stuff. I gotta somehow organize all of that as well. And then figure out where to put all that stuff on my bed currently. Ugh. Don't ask me why I have costumes. I'm sure most van or bus dwellers, or vehicle dwellers for that matter, don't really have an assortment of costumes in their vehicle. I, however, have a couple. Well, a few. I'm just gonna stuff random stuff in there right now because I have nowhere else to put it. Like my candles. We'll shove those in there because I mean, I don't use my candles that often. We got some washcloths, we got some more candles. Oh, then I got some dog biscuits in there, just in case. Starting to clean, now I don't have any room to walk. Kind of need a different organizational plan for my cables, because that is one thing that I have an overabundance of, is cables. I have cables for days. Right. That's my wizard hat that I use. I only use this when I'm feeling wizardy. A book that I have in the bus that I have not read yet, which is rather interesting because it is titled The Second Coming of Lucas Brokaw, which is crazy because that is my name, Lucas Brokaw. Have you guys ever found a book out there that has your first and last name in it? Alright, I got some camera equipment, I can put that in there. My antenna for my hotspot can go in there. I kind of feel like I should be playing that song that's on the Snow White and Seven Dwarfs movie. How does that go? Whistle while we work. That's the tune I need to be playing right now. Put my rollerblades up front, where my shoes are. I have no room. So, I'm thinking, I have a couple guitars inside the bus. I usually keep them in the cases, but for the purposes of a tour, maybe I will take them out of the cases and... Oh, I just lost a piece of the apple. No. Fallen warrior. Sorry, bud. Well, I gotta finish this apple first before I get back to work. But, going off topic here, did you guys know that the speed of light is 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second? Which is roughly 186,000 miles per second. That's how fast the speed of light is. And if you put this in perspective, we live in the Milky Way galaxy. And there are billions of galaxies out there in the universe. We are just part of one of them. So the Milky Way galaxy, if you were to shine a beam of light from one end of the Milky Way galaxy to the other end of the Milky Way galaxy, it would take around 100,000 years That's how long it would take to get from one end to the other end of the Milky Way galaxy. That is astonishing. That just makes you realize how small that humans really are. The sun is checking out. I don't really have a whole lot of daylight left here, so I'm going to finish cleaning up the sink area real quick and kind of tidy up, throw away some stuff I have over here in my garbage pile. And then I need to make some dinner, and I suppose the rest is going to have to wait till tomorrow morning. I don't really have a whole lot left to do anyway. I'll have to clean and mop the floors a little bit, get the bathroom area cleaned up, tidy up a few other things, but other than that, man, she is looking pretty clean. Alright, it is obviously a little darker outside, and I want to make myself some food. I'm thinking some veggie burgers. Show you guys what my stovetop looks like real quick. After I spray painted it. Not too shabby looking. Let's see what we got going on in the food box, shall we? I'll snag myself an onion. Oh, it's my last one. Need to get a pan going. What do you guys think about my lighting situation I got going on back here? Pretty sweet, eh? Gotta flip these burgers. Now it's a party in my bus every day. So if you're gonna stop on over, feel free, but don't come over unannounced. Make sure you let me know you're coming first, because I gotta restock up on my psychedelic mushroom supply. You can't have a party without psychedelics, right? It's like what Aldous Huxley once said. He said, if the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it truly is, infinite. And for me, throw a little bit of psychedelics in there, the doors of perception shall be cleansed, my friend. Alright, so the food is done, so I'm going to put those patties and slide them nice and gently in between two buns. I'll get some condiments together, throw some green pepper and onion in there, some chipotle sauce, some spinach. What else we got? I guess that's about it. Alright, it's patty time. Look at that. Patty number one, patty number two. Some green pepper and onion. I don't know about you guys, but I love onion. You can't tell me that that doesn't look tasty. Alright, dinner is served, my friends. Man, I love onions. I hate cutting them. I love eating them. Alright, so my SD card on my camera was full and it shut down. So I couldn't finish recording while I was eating. Not like that's exciting anyway, watching me eat some food. But anyway, I got some dessert going on. And then I think I might go on the roof of my bus, do a little stargazing. Unfortunately, it's kind of a busy area. A lot of cars are coming through, a lot of traffic, a lot of light pollution. But it's calming. It's kind of meditative in a way to just sit up on top of the roof and ponder life, thinking about the wonders and the amazements of the world. So I think I'll go up there. See, I'm in a bit of a busy area here. Lots of traffic going through here. I feel like people need to focus more on the present, not so much the future and the past. The past and the future doesn't exist. this present moment is all we really have. It's kind of trippy looking up at the stars sometimes. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but the light that's emitted from stars is actually light that was emitted thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years ago. Light is not instantaneous. Like I said earlier, it travels at roughly 186,000 miles per second. So the light that is emitted from those dying stars up there, you're actually looking into the past. The light that you're seeing right now from those stars is light that was emitted a long time ago. Pretty trippy to think about. Alright, I think it's about time to head back down into the bus. Alright, so the guy from Tiny Home Tours just got a hold of me, and he wants to meet up at 11 o'clock tomorrow, which is a little bit earlier than I was anticipating, but not that big of a deal, I guess. I'll just have to wake up nice and early tomorrow and get the rest of this place cleaned up. Got a few more things I gotta do, take care of, but she's looking pretty good. She's looking pretty presentable, I suppose. Alright, but anyway, I did get an email from a client earlier today, so I should probably take care of that. And probably go to bed afterwards, I guess. So, I'm going to go ahead and get that done, taken care of and out of the way. See, it's not always traveling and scenic views and having fun all the time. Gotta work too. I gotta make that money. I think I'm gonna have to make a YouTube video eventually and kind of go through all the crazy experiences that I've witnessed so far being on the road. I mean, I've had people randomly knock on my bus at 3 o'clock in the morning asking if I have drugs. There was a time over when I parked at an Office Depot parking lot about 3 or 4 in the morning. A guy rolled up in his vehicle and he started yelling. He's like, "Hey Josh, get out here, man. I know you're in there." Apparently he thought some guy named Josh was in the bus. And from what it sounded like, it was a drug deal gone bad. It sounded like he got ripped off by some guy named Josh. And he was trying to hunt this Josh character down. He thought he was in my bus. So I was like, "Dude, there's no one in here named Josh." And he just kept yelling, "Hey Josh, get out here, man. I know you're in there." And I ended up grabbing my weapon that I have in here, because you never know what's going to happen. So I readied my weapon, and then at that point he ended up getting back into his car, and then he actually rammed my bus. He rammed the front of it with his vehicle, and that was pretty crazy. And I was going to call the cops, but he fled pretty fast after he rammed me. And it was funny because his license plate actually got stuck in the front bumper of my bus. And that license plate is still there. I didn't take it out yet. It's just chilling there. Then I had another time where I was parked in a residential area. And I had a guy. Well, this guy bothered me for a while, actually. Because I parked there for a little bit. And he used to... It looked as though he was a drunk. So he would get really intoxicated. And then he would come down by my bus yelling, and he had a knife at one point, so he had a big old Rambo knife of sorts, and he was kind of flashing it. You could see it. It was dark outside, but you could see it in the light. And he was yelling, yelling profanity. I just don't think he likes vehicle dwellers in general. But then in the morning, I would wake up, and he would dump barbecue sauce in front of my door. And it was wild. He was kind of a strange character. Alright, well anyway guys, my battery's about ready to die on my camera, I can see, so I should probably hit the lights and get to dreaming. I'll see you guys in the morning. 5 a.m. sharp. we'll get this tour done and get this video published. Peace. Morning, guys. Man, it got a little chilly last night. I had to put my hoodie on. She's a little bit foggy outside this morning. Alright, so I got myself all cleaned up. Just gotta eat some breakfast real quick. And we will get back to work. Get this bus nice and spiffy clean. Man, there is so much dirt. It's crazy how much dirt can accumulate inside your vehicle when you're living in it. This is kind of a daily process for me. In fact, I sweep multiple times per day, every day. Because dirt just never goes away, man. You sweep it up, 10 minutes later, it's right back there again, right where it started. Man, when I'm done with this bus, it's gonna be the cleanest it has ever been, probably since it was built. Alright, so this is the spot of my bus that I am not really excited about sharing with other people because it's my bathroom. I mean, I keep it relatively clean. It doesn't look horrible by any means, but I just haven't finished it yet. It's not really up to my standards. But better get her cleaned up before he gets here at least. Alright, got my bus all cleaned up. She is shining like a ruby. So why don't I give you guys a little tour real quick. My name is Luke, aka the Digital Nomad Guy, and this is my 2003 Ford E450 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel school bus. She is currently unnamed, but I figure the universe will grant me with a name when the time comes. So let's go on in and take a look.
Yeah, this bus is sweet. It's clean too. Like
It's cleaner.
a little bit of
It's
rust
kinda
on
cleaned
it. Yeah.
Before you got here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so right next to my Renogy solar generator, I have my charge controller, which is hooked up to my solar system, and that kind of powers everything in my bus. Down here I have my extension cord. This is what I use to plug in all my devices. So this is my sleeping quarters, and it's unoccupied at the moment, and to be honest, it's a little bit bigger than what I need, but that's what I'm working with.
So I was debating whether to get the GoPro or the drone,
Okay.
and I ended up with the GoPro instead
Gotcha.
of the drone.
Yeah, I feel like you'd probably get more use out of a GoPro than what you would have drone.
Yeah, and I want to start doing vlog stuff. Yeah.
Some drunk guy, dude, ran me with his vehicle one night.
Really?
His license plate got stuck in my bumper. It's still there.
Like the actual plate itself, or like an indent?
No, the actual license plate.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's still stuck in the bumper.
That's actually really funny. How long have you had your beard for? Not a van tour question,
Right.
it's just a personal question.
About 3 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
You ever trim it, or just...
I did. It's right here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It was a dreadlock, dude. I braided it, turned it into a dreadlock, and I didn't like it, so I cut it off.
That's so funny.
And it's grown back already. Yeah.
Nice.
To be honest, I like dogs more than humans.
Agreed.
I don't know if, yeah, you agree? All right, cool.
Come here, bud. Sit. No, sit. Thank you. Good boy.
And that concludes my video, ladies and gentlemen. Now I know it's pretty long compared to my previous videos. I tried to shorten it as much as I could. I had a lot of video footage to go through, but I felt like a lot of that was required. So I left it in there, ended up with a long video anyway. Tiny Home Tours, they're the ones that interviewed me. They have not released the video yet, but as soon as they do, I will link it in the description of this video here. And I'll most likely post it on my social networks too. As you can see, my Christmas decorations in the background. I am a festive guy. I got my Christmas shirt on here as well. But I think I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to brew up some hot cocoa and listen to some old school Christmas music. Some Frank Sinatra, perhaps. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Yeah. Peace out.